What is going on, y'all? It's past midnight where I'm at on Hilton Head Island, South Carolina. Asta might be with us tonight. He's in the future, and he's gonna join us. What is going on, Asta? How's it going, brother?
It's going real good. How are you doing?
Man, every day is good. We just got some gangster updates, and I couldn't go to sleep without sharing them. Obviously. How you doing, man? It's good to see you on here. It's been a while since you've been live.
I'm doing amazing as always. Every day with PayMeGPT Nation is a good day. So I'm pumped for the update that you said you're gonna drop tonight, and I cannot wait to see it.
I think it's gonna be something that people like. I'm gonna start sharing my screen. This is it's live now, and I think it's gonna be super cool, and I'll be able to show you guys some examples. I don't know if we have anybody in the audience tonight. Oh, we do. We got some people. Our people always come through. Robert, I know. I'm so late. I told him about an hour and a half ago I'd be live, but I had to get this done. Forgive me, Robert, and I thank you again for being our guest last time. You did such a good job.
You did.
What's going on, my friend, Mr. Mac? You're gonna love this one, dude. If Mir's watching, she's probably snoozing, but she'll catch it, and she'll love this one too. I'm sure of it. Who do we got here? What is going on? Hey guys, I like that icon you got there. Oh, this is Kim. Of course, you have multiple accounts. Good to see you, Kim. Oh, she's not snoozing. She's probably laughing at me. My man, what's going on, Sam? This dude is the one to watch when it comes to the media stuff. There's some fuzz on my head. I'll have to take that off. Hey, I'm awake. Yeah, she says it. All right, cool. So I'm going to see if I can start sharing my screen. But first, I want to just make sure that we are looking at the right things. I'm going to show you guys probably something that you've not seen before. But that should be a good thing, I hope. And I'll find it right now and start sharing my screen. But basically, guys, your landing pages are about to get like seriously leveled up big time. And it is all due to, and I don't care if I say the thing correctly or not, it's because of GSAP. Okay. And I don't know the full history about this, but what I do know, guys, is I recognize trends that I see. I get served so many Facebook ads, just like you do. A friend of mine, actually, in real life, we were at lunch and we were looking at. I'm already giving away the secrets. Let's go to the change log first. We were looking at our phones, guys, and funny enough, I wonder what this view does. Oh, that's kind of fancy. I think I like Restream. I think I like Restream, man. Anyways, we were looking at both of our Facebook feeds, and we just scrolled refreshed it. You could try this now if you wanted to. If you see how many you get, let us know in the comments. You could even do it, I won't mind. We literally got on our Facebook feeds, refreshed it, and we looked at how many of the posts were ads versus content from either friends or pages you're already following. And it was unbelievable. I knew there would be a lot of ads, but when I did this and he did this and we were both looking at our phones together, it was like legitimately 9 out of 11 posts were all ads, bro.
Oh.
I said if Zuckerberg knew that was like what we're really seeing, I think he'd probably want to make a change, because he literally was telling me, this is a guy not too much older than me, but saying I can't get on Facebook anymore because I don't see posts of my friends. I just see all these ads. I guess it's more ads these days than posts. But for those of us that are in business, for those of us that are in digital marketing, guess what? At least for right now, Facebook ads are a part of life. Am I right? We're running ads. We preach ads. The reason these companies can do what they do is they work. But anyways, this is the brand new feature we have now made more native in our coding agent. where already based on the model, if you know about our coding agent, you can create some incredible projects from landing pages to games to websites, you name it, you can create it. I've been seeing these ads just like a few weeks ago. I was just getting nonstop content ads like make unlimited content with Seed Dance or blah, 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 with crazy looking flows and like all the hidden gotchas where they don't tell you how long it takes or how expensive it is through this service or that service. And we just go as much to the source as possible. The same sort of thing has been with these websites, and the ad you're going to see is this is how you can install one thing into Claude Code, and now you're going to have a $10,000 agency website, right? This is basically the ad that at least I'm seeing a lot. So just like we've done with all the other like pop-up app players out there or the legacy guys, and nobody's safe, let's be real. What did we do? We just built it in ourselves because I figured out exactly what they were using, just like we did with Opus Clips and CapCut, which now is just Claude, for example, or ChatGPT and our PMG MCP. We can now do the same cool things with landing pages. Now, I will say most of the time you guys see me do silly prompts that don't take a lot of effort. In fact, I'm showing you bad prompts still equal not bad results, good results in most cases. CodePen is a fun website where developers get to submit their own ideas and contribute and allow you to learn about them, and a lot of times you use some of the fun things that they make. Okay, and you can search different pins, which are just different little code snippets, complete challenges. There's all sorts of fun things you can do. I do have an account. We might have to sign in. I don't think we will. But what we added today was GSAP and AOS. These are libraries that allow you to have the super slick, nasty animations. That these animations basically are what these influencers, whether they're real humans or not, we don't know anymore, that are pushing these products with like such heavy ad dollars. This is literally what they're doing. Okay, in a roundabout way. And yes, Mir, you are correct. We do have the best tools ever. And what's amazing is we can't stop. And we won't stop making it better every day. I don't think we can say that anymore, but yes, you know what I mean. So this is what we're looking at. This is the library from GreenSock. I'm not sure the relation. There might be some other way we could search for GSAP. Let's just see if there is. I think an official deal there. Okay, maybe it's just gonna. Let's log in. I'm sure that'll be fine. You get. I mean, it is free. You can't. There are paid accounts, but okay. So here we go. More fun stuff. Let's look here again to see if we can find something more official. So if you were to just search GSAP, you're going to find all of these different, what they're called pins. You can see how popular they are. For example, too many people have viewed them, right? That's a good indicator. It's going to be something cool. So let's look at this one. And so this, by the way, had a little bit of inspiration with our own coding agent with the way that we have laid things out. What they've done is they have forced 3 different windows for the HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. We handle that for you, by the way, when you publish to GitHub automatically. But I should be, or at least there used to be a way I could hide these, and I don't remember. This is like a new view. Let's see, fold all, unfold all. That's just gonna be with the code. But anyways, as you can see at the bottom of my screen, as I'm scrolling through, you can see the animations, and you can see the different, the way that things are moving. Basically, this is just something very easy now that we could actually literally do ourselves natively, as long as you're prompting it in the right way. Let's look at this one. Can I make this? I can make it smaller at least. So look, so this is all scrolling action right here, I believe. Yeah, look, so you see, like, this is what I'm talking about. all this is like scrolling action here.
Mm.
Or I can maybe, just like bump through. But you see how you're like zooming in? This is the exact thing that people are saying. This is how you make a real website with Claude or with AI or whatever. And now we can legitimately do the same things. And so I've got a couple of examples that I've been playing with tonight in testing, but basically anything that you see here, essentially you could kind of make your own. And I can show you how to do that as well. So this is just some cool animated stuff. Like basically your websites can be more high quality, do cooler things, and we support it in a much better way. Let's try to find something that will be fun for us to reinvent. So click, key, or scroll. So this says next. So these are just different ways to have things scroll through. I want to find something really cool. Let's do this. GSAP and code pen. I think there's a better library that I saw earlier that just had all the things we want to see. Okay, here we go. Yeah, showcase popular. What do we want to try out? If you guys see anything in the comments, you let us know. I've tried several of these. What should we do? Let's look at popular. How about that? Okay, here we go. The zoom is a really cool one. This is the one that we could play with. So we create the future. And you see you've got that zoom. You see how you got that? Isn't that rock star? And this is just part of what you would make your website with, your full deal. But like you can see how cool it really is. This is another good one. This is one I was playing with earlier. So scroll down and you see how it's just smoothly going on to the next piece here. Isn't that sick?
Yeah.
So there's a couple different ways that you could do this. But in this case, what we could do, I believe here, is we could export this guy. Export it as a zip. So I've downloaded this whole project. So all of the text here, you could also just copy and paste all three things here. Throw it in ChatGPT or your prompt in general, and it should just work. But in this case, what I want to do is we'll use Claude. And I'll just go ahead and drop in the file here. I'm not even going to open it. I'll leave it as the zip. And I'm going to say, check out the file that I just gave you and think about the images that we're going to want to replace. And we're going to generate those with our tools natively. And I'll approve the list of the images. We want this to look incredible, so give me a plan on creating this landing page once you've checked the file. I'm also going to do this, copy, and let's just test ChatGPT at the same time. So it's going to do its thing. We'll go to ChatGPT. I'm going to do this exact same thing. I'll add the file here under my downloads. Same exact prompt, and this is just instance. I don't even know what model they're using right now. How did I get out of Claude? Oh crap! Well, Claude will open back up. I'm sorry about that. So hopefully, okay, cool. So this is what we've got. It read all the things. This is good. Approve the images. What are the approved image concepts for the section? Let's make this for a restaurant. So generate images that are food related and use Gemini. Then go ahead and create the landing page using our tools. And I'm going to do the same exact prompt if needed over in ChatGPT. And so I'm going to do it like this. So I didn't even read what he said. I ain't got time for ain't nobody got time for that. Now I'm turning this into a 5-scene concept into a high-end restaurant experience. Cinematic food photography each section. So look, we can see what it's doing here. Here's the prompt. And that's going right into PMG. Here we're generating the images. Now I may have to refresh my tools because we just made this update. But while we do that, let's go back into my tools and see if I can find one that I was just playing around with earlier. I think this is one of the ones. Let's see. Was this? Yeah, so here you go. So this is an example of one I made right before we got on. Let's look at it in full. Hope you guys can see this. So I can now just scroll and you can see just how sick this really is, right? It generated the images, it did all the text, it did all the things, right? Isn't that insane? And
Bro,
so,
that's crazy.
yeah, man. And so we could do the same thing, and maybe we want to make this about cars. So why don't we, let's use another window in Claude. Make sure he's on Haiku. And I'm going to say, use our tools. And specifically, I want to use 4 separate images that you generate using Grok. And drop all of the URLs once you're done. So let's see how fast it'll go. I appreciate you wanting me to work, but I need to clarify what's available. Let's go ahead and refresh my tools just because I probably need to do that anyways with this new update we did. So I'm going to go to connectors. It's something that you'll need to do too. And I'm going to just click on refresh. This will refresh my connection. And I'm going to make sure I keep my everything on always allow. And I'm going to say, well, guess what, buddy? I just refreshed. So check those tools again and then get to work. So now, oh, heck yeah, let's go. I see Grok's toolkit. Images of sports cars, super high-end landscape ratio. No more questions. Okay. So like he's going to generate all my images now. And he's using Grok, which is what I told him to do. Good boy. So now we'll go back here to the PayMeGPT platform here. Okay, so here we go. Perfect. Well, let's save this. Here's your professional. Let's see what it's looking like. What we'll have to do is copy this in this case. And let's make a new page and just dump it in here and let's just see what it looks like. That is 8,000 characters. It's very small. I don't know if this is going to be super impressive or not, but let's check it. Live, scroll to explore. So yeah, that didn't give us enough stuff. I think we didn't give it enough images is what it was. So that will take care of that. So yeah, it's missing the images. So we'll go back to this guy. It should bust out for us nicely. Let's just have it do it. Let's say, go ahead and generate the food images that we need using Gemini, and then update everything.
Oh, also, right, just to let you know, the main screen sharing is cut off on the edges a little bit.
Oh, we'll make sure that's fixed. Let's change that up. Good call. So now we've got our list of images here. And I'm going to go back to the main first one that I showed you. I believe it was this one. And we're going to change this to be all about like cars. So I'll remember what it is, cars. And I'm going to say, we want to keep all of the same scrolling effects and awesome animation, but change the concept to be related to sports cars. And here are the images that we want you to use instead of the current images. And I'll just drop those in there. Okay. And I guess I could use Haiku is probably what I should use. And I guess I will. So we'll run it. So it's at 14,000 characters, which is not a lot, by the way. This should be a pretty quick edit, I would assume. And we'll check on the other stuff. All right, so let's see if that worked like we want it to. Engineered for speed. Yeah, this will work, dude. Let's look at this thing. Let's make sure we give it a second. Yeah, baby. Engineer. It's still on a little bit crooked there. Let me get you right.
There you
Look
go.
at that, boy. Yes.
Yo, it's
Come
fire.
on. Come on, man. This is literally what they're talking about when they're saying the $10,000 website look, blah, 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 blah. And now it's all native, man. The thing is nasty. So now look, let's go back. And we could say, awesome. Let's add another section underneath where they can fill out a contact form and get in touch with us. But we've got to make sure that we have something in the drop down of the form that shows us how rich they are. And we just going to make sure we make this a really good qualifier, and don't be shy about it. All right, so that's another task. Let's see how it handles that. It's a whole new section. Again, we're using haiku. This is the whole trick. Nobody would think that haiku could have generated that. That is the trick here, folks. It's the hack. Okay? So, like, this is the ultimate secret, man. All right, so let's see. It did 5 edits. It said now up to 20,000 characters. Let's see if our cars page is any good. That is just nasty. Nasty. It's 3 out of 4 out of 5. 5 out of 5. Excellent. Now, can we scroll down? You might not be able to scroll down. It might be just part of that animation. So that's something to consider. What we could do is we could make it like, this is where I think ChatGPT has really come into actually done really well lately. Oh, has it done yet? Oh, look, it's already done. Let's look at our restaurant page that ChatGPT did. So ChatGPT's been doing good, man. Look, it actually ran through all the images, which is good. That's what I wanted. Let's see if it's any good. Dinner, bruh.
Man, what?
Bruh. And it'll push to GitHub. Yes. Yes. This and that's just so you know, Mir, you're so smart. Literally, that was the last thing that I was testing before we went live, and I was like having a slight bit of trouble making sure everything stayed perfectly, but it did. So how fun is that? Now we got the menu. We need to add a menu and our story page, but we could totally do that. So let's like, ChatGPT's on a roll. So let's do this. Let's say, dude, I'm impressed. Dude, I'm impressed. Not bad. Let's go ahead and publish that to GitHub. And then I want you to go ahead and create the 2 other pages that are going to match the same quality of theme, but where you have those links in the navigation to menu and contact. We need to go ahead and create those 2 pages and then sync them to the same GitHub. I gotcha, Siri. So now we've got more work for it to do. Absolutely. I'll keep the same visual system, make this a 3-page restaurant, a real 3-page restaurant site, home, menu, contact. And we can add as many pages as we want. We could add a blog page with tons of blog articles, just like we do with PayMeGPT. So look, it's literally spinning up the pages. Let's check on old Claude. The images Claude generated, boy, those are good.
Yeah.
And I think, what did we tell them to use, Grok or Gemini? I forget. What did we say to use? Grok. Those are really good. Let's look back over here. And this is going to be for the restaurant. So this was the, I will say, ChatGPT kicked the butt of Claude on this duel for the restaurant deal. So I'm going to just go ahead and say, with premium AI. So it says it has the images. Let's check. Let's check if it really does. We'll go back here. I'm just gonna create a new one called food, so I don't get tricked. And let's see. That's 8,000 characters, man. That's not that ain't gonna have this stuff, is it? It can't be.
I'd be very surprised.
Scroll to explore. Nah, man, it didn't include those. I'm gonna say, I'm just gonna tell them. Why are you lying, man? I don't see any images. Are you sure? This is the full code. I'll just send it back. You're absolutely right. We need to this is where we need to have the promo for the shirt. Matter of fact, let's do that. Asa's made some good, some really good shirts. Look, you're absolutely right. Do you see where we get that from now, guys? You're absolutely right. We should add that in there to call me out. Yeah, you're about to get some upgrades. Yeah, for sure. Your site's looking awesome, by the way. Thank you so much. Yeah, it is really nice looking, I think. So, actually, let me be honest with you. I cannot verify the image links are real.
Bruh.
Okay, well, I'll verify for you. Just drop the image links, player. Meanwhile, let's see if ChatGPT's done already. It's generating menu, contact page visuals. So it says the home page is live on GitHub already. It's already done that. ChatGPT's coming back, boy. Sam Altman says, I ain't trying to be fired. Not 2 times. So it's going through one earlier tool call hidden. Don't be hiding tool calls from me, ChatGPT. So look, we can see it's putting it into the GitHub hub, which is good. It's trying to make sure it can push it in the same places. I'm hoping it's going to be able to. If not, we could always connect to GitHub and it could do it, so we don't have to. Meanwhile, let's see, is there anything else that we want to play with here? So this is where I would recommend that you get inspiration from. This would be a really cool one, I think, to do. To scroll down to show, see, there was another one that was, this one. This is the one I want to do. You see, so this is a scrolling effect where, as I'm scrolling, the light is changing. Like, that's a super cool one. We should at least save that one. And let's look at another one. I mean, the flip. This was a really good one too. So, and for this one, as you scroll, it's changing all of these different ways to show your stuff. Which, I mean, I just think that's sick. You could have it loop too. Let's look at some more stuff. And all of this is free. So I don't know if Webflow purchased this library or company and then just gave it away. What's this going to be? This is going to be sick. But now anyone can, okay, so it's just scrolling images. Okay, but it's got a little animation to it. So that's kind of cool. All of this is free. And so these are just people that out there that they're like, I'm gangster. Hire me maybe. But they're giving away a lot of the cool stuff. Okay, yeah, this is a good one. You're just going through and you're just seeing all the different core animations that they allow you to use. This is some cool stuff, guys. But this is already the pages are great that we make, truthfully, because the LLMs are just so good. But truthfully, I think some of this stuff is just so nasty. This will be a good one. Parallax effect. Let's learn more. Yeah, dude.
Honestly,
this is exactly what these YouTube guys, or these if you haven't seen these these ads on Facebook or Instagram yet, turn your lazy AI generated website into something special. A 10K version. This is literally what they show. And I was like, how are these dudes doing this, man? They don't know how. There's got to be an easier way. And then I found out what they're using. We shared it in the changelog, this is what it is this library. There's a couple other things that we added to make things easier. But basically, you should be able to make you're not going to have, this one didn't work, it looks like. You're not going to have the same looking kind of, you don't have to be in a box. Like just because a website is AI generated doesn't mean it has to feel like they're all the same. This should be a cool one. Look at this, dude. Copy the motion path. Look at it, and it's letting me change it, dude.
Oh, that's cool.
How sick is that, dude?
That's super sick.
Some of you guys have been making cool games, so some of the things that we added would make making games even cooler and easier and have better effects. These are all things that I'm seeing this like for the first time too in a lot of ways. Let's see what this balloon thing's gonna do. Oh, that's sick, dude. That's sick. That is sick. Okay, so now these images, basically what happens is this is like the secret hack. I'm gonna export this. I'm going I don't even trust Claude today. I do know these images are real. It's a beautiful image, but they're not literally, I don't see them in my, I guess they're there. I'll copy it one more time and let's just check. I don't want to make Claude like look so bad, but it's looking kind of bad. Where's the daggone images, man? Look, it can't be if I just zoom out. Yeah, dude, Claude ain't doing good. Let's see if ChatGPT can fix it. Let's just see. Okay, look. Oh, dude, it finished everything. It finished everything. So let's go home first. Open. Yeah, dude, this is nasty. This is nasty right here, y'all. And I can see the pages. Look, reserved tonight. Call the restaurant. Let's look at menu. Yes, boy. It even did the menu. Oh, the menu page didn't turn out right. I'm only seeing like one thing there. Oh, so like, okay, served nightly, I'm just gonna tell it on the contact page. We don't need all the special effects, basically. That's what I'll say. So I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say, man, that's super awesome. But we only want, oops. Yo, that was super awesome, but we only want the special effects stuff on the main homepage. For the menu and the contact page, make them like look the same, but keep them like super basic. And let's have a contact form and a mock-up menu that would be readable and SEO friendly. So hopefully, like, to me, that's incredible, guys, to be able to just spin up a stunning homepage, right? And then also connect pages correctly, have it go on to GitHub to live on hosting for free, the ultimate money glitch, and then being able to just have it fix the thing is so big. And I was just talking to a real native form. So like, I don't know if it's going to use one of our forms or make one, but we'll be able to see it. The most annoying part about web site design, in my experience, is if a client wants too much and it's not there's like scope creep happening. They're asking for too many updates or updates that were out of the original agreement maybe that they expect. Now, none of that is a problem because Claude or ChatGPT can just do the thing for you better than you could do it. And if you accept that versus like be butthurt about it and realize this is agent work anyways, life gets better because you just tell the agents what to do. You know, for me, this is just the only way. These are real. I'm going to just say, well, yes, all of those images are indeed correct and they're valid. But when we check the actual website, when I copy and paste that code that you have, I don't see them. So something's not correct. I'm going to give you one more chance to fix it before I change the model. which is what Dario wants me to do. They want me to use Sonnet or something. The problem is likely the images aren't loading in cores, blah, blah, blah. Rebuild it from
Excuses.
rebuild it. Excuses, that's right. Let's remove. Okay, so anyways, this really is a nice website though. I am super impressed. Call, reserve. It goes to an email. That's funny. Let's refresh this guy. Contact. So the contact page isn't published. That's what that's going to be. But it's running through it right now. Let's see. Contact. Open. There we go. Let's make sure. Contact reserved tonight. I want to be able to scroll easily. Let's look at the menu, see if they did a better job with the menu. So I think so. Like on okay, I got it now. On certain screens, it's not doing exactly what I need. So I'll just tell ChatGPT that I'm gonna be like much better, but let's make sure that we accommodate all screen sizes. Things are not looking good on wider screens, but on mobile view, they're better. And make sure on these pages that don't require the animation that we can actually scroll very easily no matter what. But you're doing pretty good. Don't stop now. Don't stop. It's going to be a sick looking website once it's done. I'm 100% sure about that. Let's go back to the home. That's just sick. I've never made a home page that beautiful, to be quite honest. Does it look good on mobile still too? Look at that, dude. That's nasty. So we generated the images and the website all in just one prompt, essentially, which is so crazy to me. I found the issue. They're technically responsive, but their desktop have no... It's telling me all this stuff I don't really care to know about. I just want that thing to work, baby. Just make it work. This is the other one I want to do. So, this is the thing. I want to test this one. I want to just basically the prompt. This will be like probably the last thing that we do. We're not going to stay up on here all night, and we'll do more videos on this. But I just want to basically, I'm going to tell ChatGPT, tell me what images we need to generate so that this can be our own, exact replica of this. So we don't want to use their green sock assets. So I'm going to go back into ChatGPT. It's still rolling here. Let's see. Let's click on this guy, download. Let's open this up. I'm going to just click copy and let's see if it's still the same size. So this is 8,500 characters. It says it's more characters this time. Maybe it did something. Nope. But I bet you I get ChatGPT to fix it. Let's see if he will. I think Claude's just like having an off night. I'm gonna just see. Great job. I'll check it. In the meantime, fix this code that Claude is just totally failing at. We don't see the images and we can't scroll. And I'm just gonna give it everything, the whole code. It's not so much. So it should just bust it right out. Look at that.
Boom.
ChatGPT's on the money, man. Sam says I ain't losing my job again. Golly. Watch how gangster this is about to be. I'm sure of it. Part of the reason I'm doing it this way is because I'm just not familiar with all of the scrolling terminology of this library. But apparently this is the thing. This is the thing that these paid influencers are pushing right now between ARC ads and a few other deals like that. Like this is the thing that they're pushing. I don't think you could view it nicely on here. Okay, dude, it does look sick. Yeah, it does look sick. Dude, look at the improvements, man. much improvements. So now let's throw this on our own landing page. Let's go here, and so let's see how. So Claude was busting out less than 9,000 characters. It took 22,000, and that's what I knew which it should be taking. So let's just call this ChatGPT fixed Claude restaurant. All right, save that sucker, and let's just take a step back and peek. Yeah, boy.
Yeah.
That thing looks good. Yeah, dude. See? Now it's scrolling. Now it's scrolling. All right, let's go back now and check to see if they fixed the other deal here. Let's look at our homepage. Let's see. I'll be so pumped if I see it's fixed. So all this is still Gucci. Is menu gonna work? Menu still looking bump. I was having trouble changing these pages, but that's okay. I say that. Let's check to see for ourselves the menu page. Is it not looking? Okay, boom. Okay, so what it did was it didn't sync to GitHub yet. That's what we didn't do. So that's what I'll say. That's the trick. So it says it synced to GitHub. It says that it did, but I think it didn't. Personally. So what I want to do is I'm going to go into the menu page. I'm going to save it myself. Let's go into GitHub here and let's resync it ourselves. The shared style sheet, that's what we don't need. That's what it is. So in certain cases, this is a good thing to have. But in our case, we don't need the shared style sheet. So we'll disable that, save it, and then let's go back to the contact page. And it should be like perfect after this. That it helps in most cases because you want your stuff to look the same. But in certain cases, when you're using animation and like you're locking in the page, that'll be the case where you don't. So good, it's already unsynced. Let's see if we go. Yeah, see if we go there now, we can see it. But we'll need to fix some of this CSS here. The menu, perfect. Now we can see the menu. You see, that's what we needed to do. And if we go back to home, it'll still have the same animation. So there's a little nuance, but these are things that like, once you've done them and you understand what's happening, like what I would be able to do now is say like stretch this across the whole menu. It'll probably look perfect on mobile. Yeah, on mobile, it's just like, it's ultra mobile friendly. But all this would be SEO friendly here with the menu like this. So these words would be searchable. Reserve a table would normally go to like a open table, and you could track clicks that way. You could also fire off webhooks that way. But the contact page, we would need to fix the CSS here. So I could say, to chat, I could just say one more thing. I could just be like, only on this one page, I just want you to make sure you're using proper inline CSS versus relying on global so that it looks perfect. And so that should handle that. That'll like take no time at all. Like that's what's crazy about this, guys, is we've made we made a race car website homepage. We made 2 different restaurant websites that are just also beautiful, multi-page websites. I was doing a test where instead of just even making one website yesterday with Claude, I just was like, make 5 different websites for 5 different actual local businesses with 5 different agents. And this was one prompt. Okay, so we're talking 5 agents, 5 websites, 10 assets, 1 prompt. And then from there, like you've got a template or a schematic to actually finesse and create something special for a specific business that you let ChatGPT or Claude find for you. So it found it's a little bit better. It could still be nicer. And so I'm going to just send a screenshot. And I'm going to be like, this is what I see, homie. Fix that. And it should. But in general, like already, like I'm beyond impressed, to be honest with you, of like how good it does look. We've made some really nice websites, guys. All of you have. But now with these new little libraries that we're able to work with, it's just going to make your stuff that stand out that much more and be that much better. It's not going to look like an AI generated website. This is what we see in the screenshot. So go ahead and give it your best effort and fix this one. It's just working nice. Okay, so fix the issue is the gradient overlay was blocking images from merging. You can't see it here because Claude blocks the images totally. And I'm going to download this again. And I want to look at this code myself. Okay, download as HTML is what we needed to do. Nope, that's not what we needed to do. Copy it. I'm going to open up one more page just to see if it just gives me 8,000 again. Yeah, that's just totally just missing a ton of stuff. It's like that's what's happening here. It's just totally missing a bunch of stuff. But ChatGPT did it right. Let's go back to chat. See what it's doing here. Found the root cause. I may have such a different contact form. Screenshot. So it's checking all the things out. But again, it's doing it, which is just so cool. I want to try this one, and then I think we'll be done. Unless you got something you want to try, Asta. But I'll get this. I might have already saved it. I'm going to go back into ChatGPT. I'm going to say, first, let's just see if it can understand what it's doing here. Check out this file and tell me what you think about it. And tell me the images that we would really need to regenerate ourselves so that we could create this on our own landing page. So it's going to unzip the file and tell us what we need to do to make the same sort of thing. Maybe we should make it in Fiji. Should we do Fiji, or should we do a city? We should just drop ourselves off in Cali to Charles's house. He lives on the West Coast. You think we should do that?
Yeah.
You don't have to get me started as how bad Claude was today. Claude, I'm telling you, man. Claude's getting a lot of hate right now too. But
yeah,
they'll get their stuff together. This one's actually a good candidate to rebuild as our own because it's extremely simple. The magic is mostly the artwork. So from the development standpoint, we don't need this. Assets being used, it tells you exactly what to regenerate. The ground. Those are the 5 images we need to generate. I would not literally create the balloons of grass unless you specifically like that theme. What should we do? Should we do a city or should we do Fiji? I'm just going to tell them to surprise me. All right, so what I want you to do is generate all the assets that you say that we need, and I'm going to let you choose where the bottom most important graphic will be, which will either be obviously Fiji, or it'll obviously be somewhere in California, or obviously somewhere in South Carolina. So I don't care about the things that we see as we scroll, but we basically want to recreate that exact same thing using our own images that you generate using Grok, and do it fast as possible so we can test it and make it really good. And make it really good. Got to add that part in there. Whoa, hold up. Did you see this? Claude actually swore at me tonight.
yeah.
Bruh. bruh, is it okay? Well, let me ask you this: is it mirroring somebody behavior or speech you're using also? Which, if it did, that's still no excuse, and I don't condone it, but I think it knows better to ever try me. Like, I would come through that computer, Kim. I would come through for those of you that really know, my prompting is not very nice. I don't play around. They're gonna put, you know what, the list they're gonna put me on, which will make me so sad. They're gonna put me on the do not allow to buy robot list. They're gonna put me on the do not allow to buy robot list. Oh, that's funny. Okay, they got the South Carolina final landscape. All right, so go ahead and do what you need to do. I don't want to hear from you again until we have all of the code ready that I can copy and paste to put on my own landing page. Finish the whole thing, and the goal is for us to be absolutely amazed. Do you understand, or should I clarify further? I can't share my chats with the language it uses. So now it's going to go do all these things. Okay, boom, look at that, dude. Already working on it. It shouldn't have, the only mistake it made is it just should have just ran with it, and I should have just been able to look at the finished product first. I should have read my mind better. He said, "You're absolutely right. I effed up." That definitely won't be on my next T-shirt. Oh man! Just so you know, I know I shared it in Discord and on my personal Facebook, but I thought it was so fun to have Vivi and me wearing the T-shirt that we made. We generated it ourselves. You know, is it done? Thing's done already, son.
Oh,
is it gonna work? I don't think it worked. Let's see if it works on a real landing page. Let's bump it up. 13,000 characters. Okay, no, it didn't finish it. So let's go back. Maybe did I stop it? It looks like you stopped. Why did you stop? Everything was going so well. What's your excuse? What's your excuse, buddy? Writing Python code. You're going to check your own work here. I'm focusing on the white background issue, choosing the lightweight, blah, blah, blah. Built the recreation. I've been impressed tonight with ChatGPT. I ain't going to lie. Anything that you can give it from this website, basically, it should be like, if it's going to be using this library, basically, you should be able to do it. Whereas before, it wouldn't render the same or be as nice or be as good. This could be a cool one. Scroll down a hill. Did I like mess it up? Let's refresh it. Oh, dude, look at that, dude. Are you serious? I know that. Look at that. And now he's going back up.
Bruh.
No way. Come on, bro. That's nasty. Is it mobile friendly? It can't be. It is, dude. Look how good this looks. Oh no, is it not? Let's refresh it. Oh, dude, look. Oh no, dude, how fun is this? How fun is this?
Bro, that's actually hella cool.
I want to do that like with surfing. Let's see. I've got so many tabs open now. This one was really good. So smooth.
Yeah.
This was the first one we did. The pictures are so good, man. Let's see, this one salvaged. Okay, yeah. So here we go. It looks so good. Let's get out of that one. This one. This is like the first one this is our first one we did. This looks so freaking good, guys. For real. All right. I'm going to close out. This is the first one that I made before to make sure everything was working.
Mm. Yeah, it's clean.
Works super clean. That's so nasty. We're going to come back to that. Activity done, worked. I don't know what this is. Just popped up on me. What's it going to do? Just whatever. Okay, so let's see. Is it finished now? It looks like maybe it's done. Yes, like it can't be context window. You're right. I stopped because the tool sequence below is user 5. I'm going to say copy. I'm going to say, I don't care what you say. It's clear that this code is not complete. I don't think it would be the context window, but it could be. We'll give it one more try. And let's see if Claude can complete the code. Let's see if it can. Complete this code so I can copy and paste it in full. And it's just going to guess. Basically, right? Hopefully it at least has the images referenced already. Reserve a table. Oh yeah, it goes to email. I forgot. This really was impressive to me right here. Okay, here you go. So now look at, there you go. Now it's looking clean. Now it's looking clean. Menu's looking clean too. Menu's looking good. And everything is, dude, everything works. This is and it's on GitHub, just so you can see. Just so you can see, this is on GitHub, man. This is so good, dude. I'm telling you, the websites that we were making before were great. This is next level. Did you think it was going to be this good, Asta?
It honestly, like, I knew it was going to be good, but this is real good. And I can already see Charles is going crazy.
Oh, he's salivating, dude. He's probably already off this thing and going on CodePen and seeing, like, what idea is he going to make even better than the person that originally wrote it, like, dreamed of. That's literally what Charles is going to do.
100.
Copy and paste, direct. All right, so let's see if it fixed it. So I'll copy it, and let's throw it in a landing page here. Let's see if it did anything. 18,000 characters. That sounds like more reasonable.
Yeah.
Publish. Okay. Okay. So it's not horrible. It's not what I wanted.
Right.
Let's go back to ChatGPT and see if it actually finished it. And if it didn't finish it, maybe it is a context. No, it looks like it didn't finish it. Let's see how this one went. Because if this one, okay, so we got 18,000 out of a haiku there, 30,000. This one might be it. This might be the good one. It's got the air balloons, dude. And we're in South Carolina. Whoa, dude. All right, listen. So here's what we need to do. See if this works. I'll be so pumped. Let's use Sonnet for this. On all of the images that we're using, they have a pure white background. Use the right code to delete the backgrounds of those images, and do not modify the bottommost image, only the ones above towards the top. If it gets that right, dude, I will probably be tripping out. I'm not gonna give it all that. Do you think it's gonna get it right? I don't know.
I got my fingers crossed. Yeah, I hope so.
I'll bet. You know what? We should try. I should do it like this. I'm gonna copy that prompt. We're using Sonnet 5. Mm-hmm. Let's see if it regenerates the whole thing. Because if it does, because you can do that, you can remove the background of pure white images, so those should be able to be removed. It says it's editing it right now, and that would be dope. Like, I mean, you're literally seeing it's got all of these have motion to them, and you land right in. The only thing that like makes it not look great is, okay, look, it says it's done. Let's click save.
Yeah,
If it did this, I'll be so. Oh wait, what happened? Did I like change the? Shoot. Good thing we've got this guy. Restore, baby, restore. I'll tell Chat. I'm gonna tell. Who should I tell? I'm gonna tell ChatGPT. Let's see. I'm gonna start a new chat. I want to say, all of the images of the air balloons that are at the top have a white background in the image, and we want you to use whatever code necessary to remove the backgrounds completely. But the image on the very most bottom, don't modify it at all, because it needs to stay how it is. And give me the full copy and paste of the full corrected code. This is why people are saying they're canceling their Claude subscriptions, I guess, like their big heavy duty ones, and moving all over to Codex, which I guess is ChatGPT in certain ways. I'm not saying to do that, but I will say, this is like on the record, I think Fable has been lame.
Yeah.
I really have not been a big fan of Fable, and like I don't think I would have loved Mythos either, to be quite honest. And we're using the dumbest models. The dumbest models, and we're making beautiful work here. Like legit beautiful work. We need to sync this one to GitHub, I think, for it to be perfect. To be able to have the homepage be this slick, mobile friendly, like, you know, it's just that's what these guys are out here hustling. And now you're not going to be hustled. You're not going to be shiny object like sometimes I am. When I see the shiny object thing, I just like, I want to go ahead and build it for us so we have it and get it off of our plate. So this was again, this was Haiku. Let's just see if Fable can make it better. We want you to recreate the same exact page, but this time use more focus and care in creating it so that it's smooth and that there are no visible white backgrounds behind images that don't need them. And make sure it's ready for production. And I'll go ahead and let's put it on effort. Let's put it on the max. So like this will be like the ooh, you know what I'm saying? Let's see what it actually does. Meanwhile, we're already done here over here. Look, dude, it did it, bro. It did it, dude. It did it, dude. Quit playing, boy. Quit playing, boy. And it's 6,000 more characters. Air balloon. I hope the people that are up right now are not airplane. They're not like disappointed, because we're on it tonight. Balloon. Save. Air balloon. Let's look at this thing, Asta.
Well, I'm excited.
Quit playing, dude. Look, dude, it did the ones where it had perfect white backgrounds, dude. You couldn't ask for any better. You couldn't ask for any better. Oh my gosh. So the cloud images, we don't even need the clouds. I don't think it can reference the cloud out. Let's just see if it can. That'd be dope. The images that are clouds, let's just remove and keep the hot air balloons that have the background removed correctly, and don't change anything else. Let's see. So 36,000. Let's see if Haiku can do it. It might just not know which one is a cloud, unless it's really nicely referenced, which hopefully 3 edits. Let's see if Haiku did it. Boy, I'd be so happy. Ooh, boy. Look at it. Oh, no, come on, refresh. Yeah, boy. Yes. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Look at that, y'all. Look at that, y'all. And you see how smooth it is in South Carolina? Do you
Bro, that's
see?
sick.
I don't alert. You need to top up your account and have burned through all your credit. Yeah, top up now. I ain't topping up Nathan. They got my checking account, dude. That's so gangster. That's so gangster. I want to do one thing. I want to just be like, use our tools and generate a landscape image of Fiji, so that when we scroll down on our landing page, we'll end up seeing this image. So have it where the sky is lighter at the top of the image, and it better be good. If you want to make it look like a real portrait, that's not what we want. Instead, it needs to look like a highly accurate vector graphic art version. Let's see if it can do it like that. So before it used, I'm literally what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell our coding agent to just switch this image that we're about to get, switch it with the one at the bottom, and see if it catches, like, gets it perfect. Which we could just prompt it here, but like I'm just going to do it right in. I was just going to add it for me. It's just adding it to the restaurant thing. Dummy. Claude, you dumb tonight, boy. You dumb tonight, boy. Let's just get this graphic and get out of this chat before my brain gets dumber. I'm not even going to look at it. I'm just going to go into PM Jizzle, air balloon. I'm going to say, all I want you to do is replace the very bottom image with this one, and don't do anything else. Keep it all the same. I do think the Claude API does stay the same, gives you what you pay for more so than what you get in the app, because I think they just nerfed their app so hard. All right, so that was a real fast edit, but let's see if it worked. Give a little bit of a refresh. So coming down, air balloons. Are we going to land in South Carolina, or are we going to land in Fiji? We're in Fiji. We're in Fiji. How you like that? Claude can spend dumb tokens as well as smart tokens. No, true facts. Facts. Man, dude. So like, guys, I hope this has been fun. Asta, I appreciate you joining me, man. And those late notice drag and spin demo. There's a lot of fun things that I think we can do with this kind of technology. And we have a great little library here, if you want to call it that, of ideas. Let's look at this. Click, drag, confetti. Okay, click and drag. And you got click, drag. Oh, cool. Look at that.
That's hella cool.
So, like, again, when you want to step up the game, you can do that. When you want a more basic website, you can do that too. Let's see if I can remember how to throw this off of my screen here. Let's see. Yeah, so we'll stop that. And we're back. Cool, man. Well, I hope that was worth some time. I know we went through some things that are probably unfamiliar. I've not even personally looked, like what you just saw was me learning too. But what we do is we support this new library natively. You can make your websites, your apps, your games, the things that you're building with Coding Agent, make them so much cooler. And with workflows, we're generating images, throwing them right in there, and we are even taking the backgrounds right out of the images, which that's something that you can do if it's a pure white, a pure black, or a pure green. With code, with no Photoshop, you can remove the background. It just hides it as if it's like a PNG. It says no sound. Uh-oh.
We got sound.
Okay, cool.
I got you.
Hopefully we've got sound. If we don't, let me know. We can't. And so, by the way, that's something funny to end on. To the big word on the street is the AI street that OpenAI is going to release either a tool or included in their next model update, the ability to generate music. And I think that's going to get people hyped up in certain cases. But again, like, most of us are probably going to be like, oh, because we can already do it. Okay, I can hear you fine. We can already do it. So, like, I think OpenAI is going to look for this. Like, people are going to rejoice. But, like, we already been on that. We have it. We've got multiple ways to do it. It'll just be another way. We're the winners. Like I always said, we're going to be, like, in the AI game. I told you a year ago or 2 years ago, I wouldn't want to be working in one of those labs. I mean, like, whatever money they're going to be taking from the money's one thing, but, like, I wouldn't want to be working there, dude. Like, it's got to be stressful now. And then you got to worry about everything just being made better by your competition, who are just, like, smaller, nimbler, hungrier than the giant startups. But that's all I've got. We'll have more on this. Hopefully, the Monday with Asta video could include something about our new abilities here. Maybe Asta will make something cool. And I can't wait to see what you guys create. It's going to be about when things are getting easier and easier. Remember, it's important to continue to separate yourself. Make sure that you are on the top. And that's what I'm also trying to do, just to help us stay on the top. So as more people get the idea of, oh, cool, I can make a website in ChatGPT or something like that, now you're going to just have more of an edge, a better tool to separate what you create with your prompts versus anyone else. And so, yeah, man, I'm glad you guys liked it. Sorry, it was a really late one. Yeah, I know that you're going to be one of the ones, Jeff, here to just, like, you're going to look through every single one of these on code pin here, and you're gonna just pick out all the amazing things, and you're just gonna make them work for you, because that's just how you do it. Same thing for you. I'm sure that I will see this week some incredible landing pages or websites, full websites or games. Yep, he's already on. He's gonna demo this tomorrow. You should. You're one of the leaders. So I can't wait to see what you make. And remember, what you get with the code pen or wherever you're getting your stuff, your ideas from, if that's, I recommend you check them out to begin with. You can still just prompt Coding Agent or Claude how you want to do these things. And because of how we have our system, it should understand what you want and apply the correct code and the correct library behind that code, just like we do with the landing page paywalls and the Stripe integration. This is just another benefit of our amazing Coding Agent, and it's going to be a way for you guys to just make better products and make more sales. So with that, I'll show it, and just like everything, we'll just continue to make it better. And I know Kim's going to be one of the people that tells us, here's what works the best, here's what doesn't, and then by this time next week, it'll just be 10 times better before people are even understanding what we're doing. We're iterating so fast. And I got to thank you guys so much. Robert, thank you for hanging out late night too and encouraging me to get it done. And to you, Asta, you're the man, brother. And I hope you have an awesome week, and we'll catch up as a team later on.